Hello guys, I am V Sai Srinivas of 9th class from Macman. So today I will be explaining today's editorial. So let's get started. So today our editorial's name is Scope for Scandal on Court Orders Restraining Media. Omnibus orders restraining media should not end up as a tool of harassment. So some rules and orders were instructed by the government to control the media. So the media states that the government shouldn't take advantage of these rules and pose them as a harassment of media. It is quite regrettable that politicians are often hit by scandals arising from leaked footage purportedly showing them in intimate proximity with women. The last episode involves former Karnataka Minister Ramesh Jarkholy, who resigned in the wake of visuals allegedly showing him in such a situation. Speculation about the existence of more such compact discs that should surface in the media has resulted in a lawyer and BJP member obtaining an interim High Court order that media organizations should abide strictly by the program code prescribed under the Cable Television Networks Act. About 70 media organizations, including television channels and social media platforms, digital media outlets and newspapers have been added as respondents. The order is unexceptionable. The broadcast media are expected to conform to the code. However, when such an omnibus order is passed, it could become a tool of harassment. Under the Act, district magistrates, sub-divisional magistrates and police commissions are the authorized officers to ensure that the program code is not breached. The Bengaluru Police Commissioner has also issued an order prohibiting the broadcasting of anything that breaches the code. The code, which is part of the cable television network rules, is widely worded. For instance, anything that offends good taste or decency or amounts of criticism of friendly countries are violations. It also considers defamation, half-truths and innuendo as potential violations. In the absence of judicial orders, it may be unsafe to leave such matters to the discretion of authorized officer. So guys, here we are discussing about some orders were introduced called as the program code. So these orders will make sure that the media will not cross their line and publicize information which is legal only. So the information should only consist of things which are full truths and not lies. And the judicial officers such as police and other government officers of a region should take care that these codes are not breached by any other media group. So the media should not consist such kind of things in their program such as defamation, half-truths and innuendo. So an innuendo is the information which misleads people. So it is a false statement. So these codes should not be used to harass media. So they should be only used so that it might not start fights between two different groups of people and countries. So They the responsibility of these government officers is that they should prohibit the broadcast of anything which don't come under the code. So this code also implies for the cable television network rules too. So if we move on, a key consideration to decide on the content of any broadcast that may be controversial is whether it touches upon any public interest. In this case, it is not merely the private movement of a serving minister, but his police conduct that is under scrutiny. For allegation is that he had promised a job to a woman in exchange for sexual favors, that he and the others said to be contemplating preventing illegal action against the future release of such footage were defectors who brought about the fall of the JDS Congress government not long ago. This would impart the episode with a deeper cause for a thorough investigation. Of course, in the absence of any complaint from the woman or even any knowledge about her, it is difficult to prove any wrongdoing, and not even public interest can justify a flagrant breach of privacy of anyone or the depiction of women in a derogatory manner. But sections of media may have considered that there is enough public interest to draw attention to the footage even if they had no intention to air it. The onus is on media outlets to show discretion in dealing with such leaks. Greater discretion may be warranted for political leaders, especially those with a record of political dishonesty, for it is difficult to blame the public if they expect the worst of them. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you.